So you will.
And we are live.
Go ahead, Patch. I got covered the bald spots so I don't kill everybody with the glare. While I'm doing this, guys, as we always do, Patch, it's Thursday night. What does that mean?
Pop culture chaos with
Big Ben
and Sour Patch.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Give us a minute. We just got started. Like I said, fans, she is spreading the good word and letting everybody know that we are live and in living color right now.
Well,
right
somewhat.
here. Well, somewhat. Back in the war room. Ready for some pop culture chaos. Bash, while you're doing
Kind
that.
of chaos.
I know, right? While you're doing that, you ready for tonight?
I am.
All right. Well, guys, first off, we want to say apologize for last week. Kind of had a little family medical emergency that they had to be taken care of, so we couldn't be here last week. Which it was unfortunately, it was sad. It was going to be Melissa and Danielle's show. We were supposed to do the Supernatural show, Patch, and that sucks.
It does, but we've got more time to plan it out and to figure it all out. And
well, I think with the fan base, I think we're growing on our little show here. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. I mean, we
may have a week or two at a time that we disappear, but we're here, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we
ain't going anywhere.
If we throw a rerun in there, hey, that's cool too. Share that too, because it's still getting the words out. Y'all are still enjoying hanging out with a couple of weirdos like us.
Well, I'm somewhat sane. You're the weirdo.
Okay, I'm a weirdo. You're just sunburnt.
And me to finish watching the series.
Yeah, and Melissa, she's talking about watching. Why? You've already seen it.
You've got to finish the series.
I know.
I've already seen the whole thing a couple of times, and I'm ready for the two of you to finish it because there is so much to discuss.
Well, hope it gets better because right now I'm getting. But anyway,
it does eventually.
Well, anyway, tonight is a really special night. We've been talking about this for a couple weeks. What is the one thing, Patch, that you always see in any kind of pop culture? You got movies, cartoons, video games, anything. What is always in pop culture?
Animals?
Yeah. But what else? Animals.
The vehicles and other motorized contraptions.
Transportation.
Well, not all of the actual transportation of actual on the physical plane.
True. But, I mean, if you think about it, like...
Yes, Melissa, also villain in just about every movie or TV show there is. There's at least one.
And there's got to be a love story.
Yeah, not all of them, but for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, but let's talk about the interesting parts. Like you said.
The animals?
That's when we do an episode of Dr. Dolittle. Hush.
That would be a whole episode on its own.
I know. But we're talking about, like you said, vehicles.
You're right, Melissa. It was not motorized, but it still was powered. Just nature.
Yeah, I mean, but it was.
Hello there, King Meathead.
But reading what Melissa said, Flintstone's car, it was still a vehicle. It was man-powered, but it was a vehicle. I mean, but there's been so many different iterations, Patch, of vehicles or modes of transportation in movies, cartoons, comic strips, anything.
There's motorized, and then there's the non-motorized vehicles. Because you've got the bicycles, you've got scooters, you've got cars that run on little wind-up.
Horse carriages. I mean...
Those are still around, surprisingly.
Exactly. Amish people are still using them.
They can get on those. especially if you get the right horses.
Exactly. Could you imagine a horse-drawn carriage drawn by like 6 Clydesdales?
I've seen it. It's pretty.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, I'm not talking about the Budweiser truck.
Oh no, I've seen actual.
That's cool.
There's someone that owns and raises, but the Clydesdales outside of the Budweiser.
Oh yeah, here comes Melissa with some good ideas. Speed buggy. I loved speed buggy back in the day.
Yeah. Hoverboard. See, the hoverboards. There's different variations of the hoverboard. You've got the Back to the Future,
which I think that's probably what she's talking about.
You've got those hoverboards, but then you've got the hoverboards of today of actual real life that are wheels. It's a board that you have to balance on. I can't do that.
No, but honestly, truthfully, I think what like Melissa just said, the hoverboard, what she's probably talking about, is the one from Back to the Future or Back to the Future 2.
Gummy bears bounced.
You want to consider the gummy bears bellies or butts transportation? That's on you.
Because technically, it is a mode of transportation.
They were bouncing on their butts from the gummy berries. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, sci-fi. You have different spaceships. You got all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, Viking movies or something about medieval. They've got ships. They have their horses. They have their wagons.
Horses. They've got the dog-pulled sleds. The sled dogging is still a big thing, even in real life and everything too.
Yeah, I mean, look at Alaska. They're still doing it. They're still doing the dog sled competitions. It's easier to get
a sled and the sled dogs through that ice rather than trying to get an actual vehicle through there, because one wrong move and that vehicle is
gone. But I mean, like,
yes, it is better than the bullfrogs, Melissa.
But why? But anyway. But it's just anything. Like, there's so many different pop culture vehicle icons that's more popular than the movies or shows. Like, for example, yes, we do know. Everybody knows about what Ghostbusters is. Everybody knows.
You hear that sound and instantly everybody, well, not everybody.
You hear that?
There is that one person.
There's a few out there, but you hear that siren and people know what vehicle's coming.
Charles B. Jackson. I'm going back to Maximum Overdrive and the white Western Star truck, which Freightliner bought the white truck division. Huh.
I did not know that.
Yes, if you hear if you know the sound of Baby, yeah, that is a very iconic sound too. Yeah. Knight Rider. Yes.
I was getting to that, Miss Rachel. Hearing
Kit come down the road with the mouth on it.
You hear that turbo that Kit had. You're like, oh, that's Knight Rider. Or you hear the horn, the General Lee horn. You notice General Lee. There are so many vehicles out there that's bigger than the stars. I mean,
if you hear, well, I wouldn't really consider that if you hear it, but if you see a certain green fan.
Yeah.
And yes, Miss Rachel, Airwolf too. The vehicles and that. If you know
Airwolf.
that.
I loved Airwolf. The A-Team van. Who can forget BA's van? They couldn't shoot worth a crap, even though they were in the military. They wouldn't hit nothing, but
it reminds me of the Smoking the Bandit car and truck.
Oh, yes, Melissa, that's a good one. I love Snowman's truck. Eastbound and down, loaded up and truck.
But the stormtroopers in Star Wars.
Oh, stormtroopers can't shoot either. They went to the same place as the A-Team to learn how to shoot.
Somewhere, because aim straight.
Stop
taking my comments, Ben.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Thank you very much.
All right, you two.
Fight.
I ain't got the energy for all that tonight.
Me neither. I'm good. But like I said, there's just so many different vehicles we can talk about.
Going back to the more like realistic-ish ones, the Marvel vehicles. There are tons of vehicles, and not all of them are actual vehicles. Iron Spider, the Iron Man suits.
And think about it. If you want to go lifelike in the Marvel universe, Remember all Tony Stark's cars he drove.
Mm-hmm.
All the Bugattis, all them fancy cars that Jarvis self-drove.
Or when you go DC, the purple Lamborghini.
Oh, Joker's Lamborghini.
Meathead said TIE Fighters. The TIE Fighters are a very recognizable sound too.
Yeah, that engine, that TIE engine.
The cars from Cannonball 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
The Kenworth in BJ and the Bear.
All right, Charles, it's been a while since I've seen that one, so bear with me. I've heard of the movie.
I've heard of that too. Christine.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There's another good one.
His face gives me a headache. Ha 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 ha. Are you talking about Ben's face?
Me? I give everybody a headache because I'm just that awesome. But if we want to go deeper, there's also, Patch, shows before your time that was on TV about vehicles. Like there was one, Street Hawk. It was about a dude on a motorcycle, a black motorcycle that fought crime at night.
I've heard of it. Now this goes to another version of pop culture, and just bear with me because I know you don't like this type of pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
There's an anime. It's called. Now I know that I'm hoping that there's.
I know of Akira and his red motorcycle. I know
Yes.
that is an iconic piece.
But
that's a good one too, Melissa.
they're right. Yeah.
I love that. And I love that.
Now I'm not going to be able to pronounce the name of the anime, and I really hope that none of my friends are in this chat right now because
I hear you, Charles. That's a good one too.
I'm going to butcher it, but it's called Durara. I know I butchered it, but Grim Reaper is in it. Or the Headless Horseman. But it's not a horse in this. It is a black creature with a motorcycle helmet riding a black motorcycle.
Okay, I have never heard of that.
Lightning McQueen, yes.
Yes.
I know you see it up there, Meathead. I know you see him up there.
And he's got his partner in crime up there, Mater. But like I said,
Melissa said truck from any which way but loose.
Oh, yeah. The tow truck? The one that Granny drove? Yeah. Oh, this is going to bring something to the con. Think about, I'll bring this up. Remember, we got Robert Mukes coming to the con, right?
Mm-hmm.
He drove the tow truck.
From House of a Thousand Corpses.
Everything ties together to vehicles. I mean.
The Munsters.
The Dracula. Like, I'll tell you something.
The original Addams Family.
I got some pop culture trivia for you. All right, back in the day, Evil Dead and Spider-Man was all done by Sam Raimi.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever notice, a lot of his movies, he only uses one car. It was used in the Spider-Man movie. I don't know the name of it. It was used in all of his Evil Dead. It was used in the Spider-Man movies. It was a yellow car. It even showed up in Army of Darkness.
Now, Miss Rachel.
It's a vehicle.
It's a vehicle, but did you really have to go with my Disney princess side?
I mean, if you want to go even further than that, if you want to watch Wizard of Oz, didn't she ride a broom?
Well, there was the broom and there was the
bicycle and the tornado.
The shoes. There's no place like home. The shoes transported her back.
But you never really saw it. Well, that was all a dream,
But you get what I'm saying. The shoes still transported her.
There was a comment and it disappeared. Guys, give us a minute. Our producers are working right now. They got a lot going on, and we're trying to keep them occupied. So please if y'all can, I want y'all to do me a favor. My producers at W.E.B.B Radio Network are working hard. There's a lot of health problems going on with us, but look, we're still trucking because we love the people. We love entertaining fans and everything. So to anybody who's watching, if y'all can, give a round of applause, like, share, follow W.E.B Radio Network. They have so many more podcasts than just me and Patch on there. Like Smoke. Oh, Smoke. If y'all want Patch, Smoke. Whew. Y'all want some true crime, y'all want to talk about some dark stuff, y'all need to check out Smoke on Wednesday nights. But Rachel Brady says, don't make fun of my mode of transportation.
Their name is Salty.
I am good. I don't ride motorcycles. Okay.
We love
Hey,
your trick.
Crow. It was an old mobile. I remember now, but he used it in a lot. Crow's in here.
Hey, Crow. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm sitting here trying to figure something else
All right,
out.
Meathead said the name of the car. What is that, Patch? What kind of car was Sam Raimi always using in his movies?
It was an Oldsmobile Delta 88.
But see, I didn't know, but it was the same color, same model. It was Uncle Ben's car. It was Ash's car in both versions. And there's just so many more other Sam Raimi movies that that car was in. You just have to like, hey, Easter egg.
And it looks similar to Baby in ways.
True, but it's like green. Melissa said if you want to do that with the red shoes, might as well say the house.
Yeah.
I mean,
the travel in the tornado in the house. She was in the house in the tornado. The flying monkeys were also a mode of transportation.
No, their wings were. They weren't. Well, they did carry people, didn't they?
Exactly. They carried them all over the place.
See, it's weird. It's just so weird. What's Crow saying?
Yeah, Sam stuck it in everywhere, and they just pushed it into frame. Yeah, Sam stuck it in everywhere, and Bruce joked about the fact that most of the time it didn't run, and they just pushed it into frame.
Well, there was one. Yeah, that's true. Because even if you watch, like, except a lot of people are going to remember it is from Evil Dead, but if you look at even Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, when you saw them push up New York, I actually seen the behind-the-scenes footage. It wasn't pushed, but it looks like they just like, okay, just hit the gas and stop. And that's all they did is like, go. And that's it. But this person, hey, to anybody who's watching, this person right here, Melanie Crow, me and Patch met them through our Ghostbusters. And we talked to this.
You're good, Crow. You're good.
Yeah, we talked.
Sorry about that. I use voice to text to my computer, and it gets a little wacky for some reason.
You're good, twice. Crow. But we met this cat, and we've already fell in love. We met this cat because why? Come to find out,
they live in a very
They live in an area that was one of my favorite cult movies.
In the movie Duel with Dennis Weaver, the villain was an old truck pulling a tanker trailer. Ooh.
I'm going to have to check that out, Charles. But I'm so confused. Am I talking to Christine or Charles or what? I can't. Okay. I'm talking about Crow.
Talking about Crow and how awesome they are.
Found out they live in the same neighborhood as...
Well, in the same area.
In the same area as the staging grounds for Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
And?
Lost Boys. That is cool. That is so cool. Won me over right there from that conversation. But Crow, you're a cool cat. Wouldn't have you any other way.
Stay crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this group we hang out with. But back to it. I mean, like right here, Patch. Everybody knows that in motor vehicles and mechanicing, they have the Haynes car manual.
And they're not as popular as you would think. Because some of the younger generations don't know about these manuals.
Because everything you can find online. But now Haynes, I love what Haynes is doing now. One of these books I keep at my Ghostbusters table at cons. It is so helpful. If y'all want to learn about more about we're about to say about this certain car, Amazon, or if you have Ollie's, check out Ollie's. They have them too. But Patch, show them this book that we found.
We found
the Haynes manual.
Ghostbusters Ectomobile.
That is for all of them.
Ecto 1, it's for the equipment and the packs.
I mean, you can see right here, it talks about on the front, it talks about the three main Ectos. From Answer the Call, Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
I just want to point out, Miss Rachel, that is actually a really good example.
Oh,
the logging truck that terrified an entire generation.
Rachel, we'll look for... Oh, Rachel, we got some good news, but we're not going to say right now. So you have to be biting at the bit to know what we're doing.
She knows we have a surprise for her, but I haven't told her what yet.
Besides this one, Patch, I think this is my favorite one because I love my comic books. I mean,
but I'm sorry, but the last one is going to be my favorite.
I understand it, but I know everybody sees I love superheroes. I love Christopher Reeve.
That is a great book for looking at it, little details.
It
we'll
is,
have it at
Crow.
the con if you want to check it out, Crow.
Yeah, Crow. I dig it.
You
I
need
love
to
it.
come down. You all of y'all need to come.
All right. So while she's reading comments, this is my favorite one, Pat. Check that out, guys. The Haynes Manual for Marvel Vehicles. I mean, it has...
Cars can't be worked on like classic cars, so the Haynes books aren't needed.
I mean, look at that.
Yes, you're right, Melissa, but it's if you've got a classic car, they are... Matt and I were talking about the con earlier. No wonder our ears were ringing earlier.
I know, right? But in this one, Pat, look at this. I love this one. We got this from Ollie's also. I mean, it's got the helicarriers, it has
The
aircraft,
X-vehicles.
gliders, spaceships, car. For example, we'll see this in the new Spider-Man movie, the Punisher's battle van, Ghost Rider's Hell Cycle, Vengeance's Hell Cycle. It just has
Sky
so many.
Cycle.
I mean, it has so many vehicles.
The carrier from the Spider-Man show that we're watching right now.
Yeah, the Tri-Carrier is not in here yet. This is an older book.
Okay.
But it does even have the X-Men stuff where it has the Blackbird, the X-Copter. I mean, it's just got everything. It's just, so if you want to learn about like comic book vehicles.
That is going to be one that I've been wanting to look at.
But this is the one, guys.
And yes, we know, Melissa, you will intentionally get out from behind them and try to smoke them just to get away from them. I'm going to do some research for you, see what I can do to help y'all get here. Yes, Crow, get with Melissa, and Melissa can help y'all find good deals and help y'all with all of that.
Now
she's good at the numbers and math stuff.
She's good at doing research for our neck of the woods.
For
this kind of stuff. We got like
she's been doing it for how long now for us?
Wow. Like our producers, Miss Teresa, she does when we have to do investigations or cons or anything. This woman loves research. Loves it. Miss Teresa does great research, and we appreciate you, Miss Teresa.
We really do.
But what this book, Pat, I know this is your favorite.
It's not as thick as the other two, but it's specific to this one vehicle. Now,
because it does move, guys.
It does move.
It does move. You're going. Some people
kind of got a little pieced.
Well, it kind of got.
The first one got kind of.
Let's just say it got Lego destroyed.
The submarine and the old TV show Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Yes. Yes.
Nautilus? Was it the
Nautilus, I believe?
I know that was the submarine ship in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That was Nemo's ship.
Yeah.
That was a really awesome
Charles, am I right? Was that named the Nautilus too? Because I can't remember.
But while we wait on that.
But this is a cool book right here. I haven't actually looked at it yet, but it's cool though.
The Imperial Death Star.
The Haynes Manual for the Death Star.
We need to find more of the Star Wars. We really do, because the Star Wars is a very popular one.
Okay, Charles says it was not the Nautilus, it was the Seaview. Seaview.
It's still a cool vessel.
Well, I mean, if you want to do something like that, I don't know if you remember this show. It had Roy Scheider from Jaws. It was called Sequest. That was a cool little submarine. Unfortunately,
I've heard of it, but I haven't been able to watch it or anything. So I think that's going to be one of the ones that add to my list of growing.
If you can find it, I haven't found it anywhere for streaming yet.
Well, remember, we do have websites that we can check out. I have every episode of what, Crow? The Sequest?
Charles remembers it too. I just found out recently that the blonde-haired kid kind of didn't want to deal with this world no more. Let's just say that.
Unfortunately,
I don't want to be kicked off or anything for hurting anybody's feelings.
Nautilus was with 20,000 leagues under the sea.
I was close.
Captain Nemo.
Yep.
Crow has it on DVD and Blu-ray.
Oh.
Crow, we love you.
Yeah, I mean.
But yes, Meathead, Nautilus was 20,000 leagues under the sea. I got Captain Nemo right.
Yeah. But yeah,
for some reason I couldn't remember. I was thinking it was 20,000 something.
But it was sad. That was a good show, but apparently something got taken off the air. And
I actually even have the action figure of Roy Schneider as Captain Nathan Bridger.
Wow.
You need to show us that.
Yeah, because I never saw no toys from that.
The flying camper and Spaceballs. He's got us there. Come on.
I got y'all beat. Y'all want to go further? Remember the little spaceship from the movie Explorers?
Or Flight
where
of
they
the
built that
Navigator.
together? Oh, Flight of the Navigator.
That was a cute little ship.
I love that little ship, especially
Voltron.
Rest in peace, Pee Wee Herman, because that movie was great.
Miss Rachel, it might be before my time, but I've still seen it.
Sequest was up against Earth 2, Sequest 1, and then burned out not much later.
The Thunder Road. How can he forget the Thunder Road?
Thunder Road.
That sounds familiar.
That does sound familiar.
But yes, Miss Rachel, I have seen Voltron. I've seen all of the original Transformers. I've seen all of the original Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers.
The ship they built in Explorers is called the Thunder Road. Okay.
That's right. I forgot. Thank you. Thank
you, Crow.
Thank you. See, that's why we got you here, Crow. You're here to help.
You're here to help guide us in this chaos.
But that is a good movie. And what's bad is I haven't found anywhere to stream that neither. Explorers, I have it on DVD, but it's hard to find it streaming anywhere. But I'm sure we can find it.
It's a matter of locating it in that chaos of our room.
Oh, no worries. This is my jam. Well, this is our jelly.
No, this is our peanut butter.
Peanut butter jelly time. Okay, we're getting distracted. But
yeah, he's feeling better.
If you think about it, look at
own hard copies of all this stuff. I had the deluxe edition and the poster for it.
Yeah, it was a Tilt-A-Whirl.
Explorers movie Spaceship.
Yeah.
See, when we get into spaceships, I like the Starship 3000 to ride. Got dizzy as all get out and sick to my stomach, but it was so worth it.
I never rode any rides like that at the fairs. But if we want to travel on a spaceship,
we're going on a ship in our favorite rocket ship.
Let's see, I'm trying to remember the name. You're weird. Because everybody's going to love say, hey, if you're doing a spaceship, I want the Millennium Falcon, or I want a TIE Fighter, or there's just so many different sparks. Like, for example, here's a show that I know everybody fell in love with. It's cult following. It's only one season. They're trying to bring it back. I think it's called Firefly. Mm-hmm. Yep. Looking at her face, I know that's what it was. Because I love Nathan Fillion. He's
almost everything. Everything's pretty much set. They just need, I think, a location.
Well, I like I said, I don't know nothing about that.
There's one little piece that they're missing to be able to fully greenlight it.
And I know at one time we were trying to get at the Deep South Paracomic-Con, we were trying to get the Green Goblin truck to make an appearance, but that fell through because I think he was going on tour with somebody that built the Optimus Prime truck, and they're going on tour together, I think.
I can't remember what they called it, but it was a glass cab on a Snowcat chassis and Lost in Space. Crow? Help? Maybe?
The name of the ship from Lost in Space? I can't remember that one.
I can't either. Crow?
Give us a minute.
When in doubt, find the crow.
But, like you said, there's just so many different...
Yeah, hey, Firefly. I remember watching it, and I really, really hope that they do...
I got you one. And it's a Disney movie.
Uh-oh. This
is a vehicle. And when I say the title of the movie, that's telling you what it is. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Yes, that was before my time, but I've seen it half a dozen times at least.
Jupiter 2.
Is it an animated version that they're working on, Meathead?
I thought it was going to be a live action again.
From what I've heard, it's supposed to be a live action.
As soon as they get done with this new season of The Rookie.
Angela Lansbury fights Nazis.
Bed knobs and broomsticks.
Yeah. I mean,
But
you're not wrong on that synopsis there. That sums the whole thing up.
I mean, if you want...
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
No, I got you beat.
That car is too iconic, too.
But think about it.
Herbie Fully Loaded.
That. The carousel horses from Mary Poppins.
Yes. How could... No.
Why?
If you're going with Mary Poppins, her umbrella.
True that.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Okay, well then we got to do Yondu's arrow then.
But that wasn't a vehicle, though.
Was it?
Oh yeah, he did come.
He was coming back down. I'm Mary Poppins. You said it yourself. But I
forgot that he came down on his arrow.
But there's like...
I think of Bedknobs and Broomsticks is almost like the Army of Darkness. As it's time, it's Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness. This is Angela Lansbury affects Nazis.
Meathead, I said it, typed it in right when you said it. I mean, it's just everything. It's just so crazy that transportation of any sort is in everything in pop culture nowadays. It's just...
Well, if you want to go with the less conventional transportation, Holy Grail.
So the transportation would be coconut shells. But there's so many there's one right there, the Mystery Machine. That's an iconic machine.
That's the one I was referring to with the green and blue.
Mystery Machine. It's just so many that we can't discuss because tonight since my health is under the weather, we're not going to be here a long time tonight, but we're going to be here for our full hour because we love y'all. We love all y'all watching. Please share, like, and everything.
I'm trying to think. Roger Rabbit.
Oh,
the car from that
taxi cab from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I'm sitting here. I'm getting ideas from your Groot's car in Despicable Me, or really any of the vehicles from that.
Hagrid's motorcycle.
Yes,
but it's actually Sirius Black's motorcycle.
He was just loaned it to transport Harry.
To get Harry.
No, if you want to go like that, the car. You stole the car? No notes.
What have you done?
Where have you been?
That's true too, Mr. Charles. Yep. Oh, Melissa, you won. Tank Girl.
Yeah.
You won.
It was a sleigh, but it was used as transport in the old version of the Time Machine. The Bedknobs and Broomsticks?
No. The movie The Time Machine. Remember, you've seen it in Big Bang where they bought that time machine. That is built from a sleigh.
Yeah, you can kind of see that
because it can't really move.
The one that Sheldon had the nightmare about. But Sheldon had nightmares about a lot of things.
Sheldon has nightmares about water.
You're not wrong.
But
yes, Meathead, Appa.
Is that big dog with the thing on its head?
It's not a dog. It looks like a border buffalo.
Looks like a dog to me. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm thinking of that.
Yip, yip.
I'm thinking about that blue cat-looking thing from your K-pop stuff.
K-pop Demon Hunter, and that is not a mode of transportation.
I don't know. I don't care.
His name is Derpy for a reason.
Okay. Yeah, I know, Melissa.
Yes, Melissa. We know that's your jam.
I got you. Says I broke your heart with this during Magic Night. I got you another one. Falcor. I mean, his horse died in the swamp, so now he's riding on Falcor. So
funny thing about the name Falcor, one of my friends, they had gotten their daughter a...
I was going to say, is he talking about Derpy?
Yes, he was talking about Derpy. You leave Derpy alone.
I also love that time machine pops up in the background of that scene in Gremlins. Yep. There's so many, if you notice there.
Aircraft maintenance going on. I can't hear you guys. That's fine, Miss Rachel.
Hey, Miss Rachel.
You can go back and watch later.
Watch later, but do get up with us, okay? We got to talk to you about something after when you get done work tonight. We're not going to bed. So please message me when we get done here.
Or you can text me and let me know when you're ready.
yeah, that. But thank you for stopping in, sweetheart. We love you. We love you.
But yes, Crow, he was talking about Derpy, and he's being mean about Derpy.
That's not my.
You leave Derpy alone.
I'm taking the words from Crow right now. That's not my jam. But
Derpy alone. It's not his fault.
But guys, like, there's whoever's watching. I mean, yeah, there's just transportation and movies and pop culture it's everywhere. I mean,
it's really.
I mean, for example,
it doesn't even have to be like a mechanical item, because it can be a living creature, because of, like, we went back and
all the
Amish
Western
characters,
movies.
the Amish
excuse me,
carriages. They're all horse-drawn carriages and buggies.
I mean, and yeah, think about it,
like you said, any westerns, from Stagecoach to Gunsmoke.
Yeah, I mean, transportation. I mean,
it's a real machine, and it was in Apollo 13 movie. The crawler that is used to move the rocket from the W.E.B.B to launch pad, plus the learner module.
Well, that's cool, Mr. Charles.
Like, the things you know too,
right?
Are we skipping our group chat tonight?
No, sir.
No.
This
is for the public. That is for us.
That's our thing. But Pat,
because we still got to air out some other plans too.
Yeah, but I mean, think about there's been multiple versions of Knight Rider. There's been multiple versions of Ecto-1. Wasn't
there an Ecto bike at one point in time?
Yeah, in the 2016. Remember Kevin? He had the motorcycle.
Yeah.
And in the cartoons, they had they turned that Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah.
That was one. They had a helicopter.
There were so many different Ecto.
Exactly.
Tantans.
Tantans? Tauntauns? Tauntauns from Star Wars. Is that what you're saying, Meathead? Tauntauns, the one that got sliced open and he shoved Luke Skywalker in. It may smell bad, but it'll keep you warm.
I forgot that's what they were called.
And they're making their return, Meathead, in Grogu and the Mandalorian.
I can't wait to see that.
They're pulling that sled, remember?
10-4. Yeah, Meathead. But if you're going to go that far, that's the Imperial Walkers.
Well, but for a good example, I'll give you a great example. You mentioned it earlier. Think about all the cartoons. I'll get to it. I'm going to say the name. All the cartoons, the movies, the toys.
What temperature is the inside of a Tauntaun?
It's warm.
That's all I know.
It's warm. It may smell, but it'll keep you warm. But Transformers. Look how many vehicles they used and based for the movies, the live action movies, the cartoons.
Crow!
I dig it. I love it. I love it. Guys, to answer the question, as you see, what's the temperature inside of a Tauntaun? It's lukewarm.
I'm gonna have to tell that one to.
That's a good one.
To Jay later.
Yeah, Jay will get a kick out of that one. But yeah, if we had more time tonight, we can keep going all night. There's just so many.
We could talk so long on just the Transformers alone.
Exactly. I mean, just the cartoons. I mean, but we'll go with just.
Wasn't there at one point in time a crossover with Transformers and Ecto?
Yes, I actually have him right behind me. He's right behind me over there.
I was thinking.
He's right.
He's
right there in that white square right there. That's the case he's in.
I was thinking that, but there's so many crossovers of so much stuff, it's hard to keep track.
I'm trying to remember his name. Ectotron.
Okay, yeah.
Ectotron. I actually scored him for $30 online. He wasn't in box, but I changed it one time. I'm like, changed it back to Ecto and put him in a case.
Because speaking of cartoons, the vehicles and
yeah, Mr. Charles.
Yes. But also there is. Now, I know this is a newer cartoon and it's on Disney Junior. I understand that, but bear with me.
Bear with.
The Mickey Mouse Racers from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. There was the Mickey Racers. There was the Minnie's House.
Well, if you want to go
spin-off.
if you go new, I won't watch it. It's not my jam. Remember, they got those that Batman family, but it's the Batmobile family.
Yeah.
Where it's all the Bat vehicles, and they're different vehicles, like Batman is Batmobile, and somebody's got the Batwing.
No,
blah, blah, blah.
It's not the actual characters. It's their vehicles.
Well, anyway, you see what I'm saying, though. I mean, it's basically Batmobiles.
There's like the Monster Jam stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is a really cute movie. I want to find it again and watch it. It's called Monster Truck.
Is that the one about the aliens in the truck?
It's one alien. It's like a squid-like alien.
I love that movie.
In the truck.
I mean, I don't love it, but that's a pretty good.
It's a cute little movie, and it's one of those family movies that you can sit here and watch.
And you don't have to worry about language and
exactly
extreme violence. And
if we want to go with the family side of the movies, Axel.
That's that big robot dog, right?
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen that
military grade robot dog that was created for the military use, but ended up being matched with a regular everyday guy, and they go on this adventure to try to not get destroyed and not get killed.
I'll tell you about a cartoon from a long time ago, Patch. This is old, way before your time. It was a kid that got y'all can quote me, Crow. You got my back. I know you're about to hear what you've probably seen what I've seen. It's called Turbo Teen.
Uh-huh.
Where I think he changes into like something like looks like almost like a turbo, not a turbo, but like a Trans Am.
Yeah. One of my favorite autographs is Finn Wolfhard, Trevor Spengler working on the Ecto in the barn.
What a piece of shit. I'm sorry, guys.
That was your one.
That was my one. It was a quote from that Ghostbusters. I'm sorry when he walked up. I'm like, I know. What would Captain America say? Language.
Yeah, that rings a bell. There were a few things kind of like that. Well, if we want to go back to
the GoBots. I got to hit the button.
The GoBots. But if we're going with something like that, I think we should go Cowabunga. Bear with. Melissa said yes. But I won't say one word. Cowabunga.
Now, what he talk about? There's a whole bunch of transportation in that.
Any of it. It's my favorite one is the van.
Honestly, something that didn't really get enough. It didn't really do enough damage for me when you saw it on TV. The Technodrome.
I didn't.
You saw it roll around, but you never really saw it do much.
All it did really was surveillance.
Yeah, Melissa, it went off. Remind me, I got to do that tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, going all the way back, cartoons and everything. I mean, they even had like back in the day, you had Brave Star. There was a cartoon of a Native American sheriff. He rode the robotic horse that every once in a while the horse would change for, and he's a giant. His deputy. I'm like, so is it transportation or is it deputy? I don't know, but it was pretty cool.
Similar to that, there's another anime. It's got Death the Kid in it. That's the swear warning, but it did go off right after. Good call.
Well, I just hit it with the broomstick, so it knows better now.
But it's got Death the Kid, and the weapons are different people. So their sidekicks are weapons.
All right. What about this old cartoon? I saw this the other night. Because Tubi, guys, if y'all ever get that called Tubi, it has a whole bunch. It's free. It has commercials, but it's free. They are uploading a whole bunch of different old cartoons on it. That's before my time. I mean, guys, that's got the classic Looney Tunes.
Soul Eater.
Excuse me, guys.
That's the anime that I was talking about.
But there's like so many new old cartoons on there. The Looney Tunes when they carried guns and they shot things. But there's just so much that we can't really go a lot into it because, like I said, guys,
we'll need to pick this episode up at a later time.
A later time because, guys,
there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. We may do a part 2, not next week because we're about to tell you why. But
next
week after,
already
week after is going to be a catch-up show and tell you about plans, what we got in the very near future with the con, with Fighting with Vinyl, with our podcast, Pop Culture Chaos. That's in 2 weeks. That is going to be basically a catch-up show of basically what you think. A reboot.
A recap.
A recap of everything that's been going on, who guests we've had on. But we just want to thank everybody who's watching. We're not done yet.
Not done yet.
But next week, Patch, I am so excited about next week right here on Pop Culture Chaos.
I will say, my mom, even though she never knew that he was the character he was, she started
fawning.
Yes. He's not bad looking.
I've got the picture to prove it. And that's all we're saying about that. But our guest next week, we talked about it earlier, or I did in the video earlier.
Pretty tall.
He's a tall cat too. And he's a motivational speaker. He is an actor. Mm-hmm. He's been a very major horror slasher villain. We're talking about the one and only James Stokes, guys. He was Jason Voorhees. He was
one of the many.
Because everybody knows Kane Hodder is Jason Voorhees, but remember, when Kane Hodder couldn't do it, we'd have to get somebody else to take his spots. But we got a great guy in James Stokes going to be here next week on Pop Culture Chaos. So next week, y'all get y'all's questions. Y'all need to get questions and answers or questions ready, Patch.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have
somebody did put Herbie the Love Bug.
Charles, yeah.
One of my favorite.
Oh, she's ready. But while she's reading up,
I was catching back up.
Yeah, while she's catching comments. Next week is James Stokes right here. He's going to talk to us about experiences he's had behind the mask of Michael Myers. I can't talk.
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees. I'm so excited.
He's a little too excited right now because he's being a little kid right now.
I am medicated. I can't help it. I got this medical problem. I got medication. Anyway, we got James Stokes here next. James Stokes here next week. But he's also, like I said, he was supposed to be at Deep South Paracon this week or this year.
But unfortunately, scheduling for, I guess, a new movie he's working on.
I found out he did tell a couple people. I got to talk to my producers. I think they know, but he will be making a movie.
It is being hush-hush right now because of how early it is.
Yeah, but in that place, we do have another actor coming in. This guy is actually taller than James Stokes.
Lord, he's 6'10"?
Flat-footed, and he wears a size 17 shoe.
No,
I mean, I wear a size 13, guys. I wear a size 13. He wears 17. We're talking about, like we said, we actually talked about him earlier. I'm not saying, there's a question. Who did we talk about earlier? He drove a vehicle and he's a very big guy and he's going to be at Deep South Paracon.
No looking it up.
And if
Meathead, you're not able
you already
to
have your ticket. Melissa,
you're not able to.
Nope. So whoever can tell me who we're talking about, who's going to be one of our special guests at the con at Deep South Paracon this year, and we mentioned him earlier in this post, in this podcast.
That we did.
Message myself, message Melissa or Patch, because she's paying attention also.
To an extent.
Or message us on this podcast replay.
Comment on the replay if you see this for the replay.
And if you get the answer right, you'll have a free Saturday pass to Deep South Paracon August 8th, right down the road, about 45 minutes in Enterprise, Alabama from here.
There's going to be a lot to do that day, so y'all come on down.
So if possible, we'll see if the producers can throw up a website for us real quick. If possible, if not, if y'all could just go to Deep South Paracomic-Con.
We need a little sign.
Yeah, we need to make we need to use that little board we got where you put the letters up. Bam! There it is right there. Look, thank you very much, guys. DeepSouthParacomic-Con.com. It has all the vendors. We're still looking for vendors, sponsors, volunteers for a 2-day event, indoor, outdoor. But if y'all go to this website right here, Patch, what could they find on there? I mean,
ticket prices, vendor prices, for indoor, outdoor, for food truck. They're still looking for food truck vendors. I mean, there's going to be quite a bit to do. It gets bigger and better every year.
I mean, yes, we did move. Remember, we talked to Mr. Stan and Miss Teresa saying that we did go to a smaller building.
But there's more room outside to do events. This is
for Deep South Paracomic-Con. This is the first time it's going to be an indoor and outdoor event.
Root beer stinks.
My root beer is good.
It stinks.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Stinks.
But Deep South Paracomic-Con, guys, check it out. It's going to be one hell of an event. It is family friendly. There's just so many guests and so many things going on that, like I said, when we have our recap show, we're definitely going to be hitting a lot of this that night. So in 2 weeks from tonight, giant recap show. We're going to be talking a lot about Paracomic-Con, recap of our guests we've had. We're reaching out to more guests now. We're trying to get some in the very future. I was told by Miss Teresa this about a week ago. Remember this? To all the Star Wars fans.
Oh, yeah.
We're having a dark side of the Force or dark side of Star Wars.
Dark side of the Force. We're going dark.
The Star Wars is going dark. I'm trying, but we have some special guests coming. We're getting them lined up. I think if I remember correctly, Miss Teresa said they're based in Florida. But yeah, so when we get this settled, we find out a date, we will let everybody know. But to all the Star Wars fans or anybody who likes watching Pop Culture Chaos with myself and my sister, Star Wars, dark side of the Force, dark side of the Star Wars universe. When we find out more information, this is just chomping at the bit. We've got so many shows lined up, guys. We're just working on. Just bear with us. But
you better keep that in.
I'm trying. Tastes good. It's root beer. But we're.
I prefer butterbeer.
Not a fan of it.
It's just really sweet.
But
So I have to.
But
that's a rare treat.
Yeah. But the con is just going to be.
There's going to be so much to do.
There's going to be so much to do. Indoor,
so many
outdoor.
people to see.
Yes.
It's one big, and we say this every episode, and we say this multiple times, but the con, it's one big family reunion for us as all these vendors and guests, because some of these vendors and guests, we've met them before, but we've all become one big
family.
Very dysfunctional, but one big family.
Well, most families are dysfunctional, Patch. I mean, look at us.
We're unconventional.
Yeah, true that. But like I said, we don't want to be on here long tonight. Like I said, guys, I just got out of the hospital with a health situation, so I don't want to be on here long. As you see, my boy, I still have my list for my problem I had. A few of y'all know, so y'all know what's going on. But
reiterate the question too, so people know.
So here's the question one more time for the free Saturday pass for August 8th in Enterprise, Alabama. Deep South Paracomic-Con. Who is our special guest we're having this year?
At the con.
At the con in Enterprise.
That is 6'10" and wears a size 17 shoe.
And we mentioned his name earlier in this show.
We mentioned his name a couple of times.
Message myself, Patch, here, Melissa. Message us, let us know. And whoever comes up with the first answer correctly, we hope that possible. If y'all win, y'all come get your ticket. Have a great time. Trust me, if you're coming from out of states, out of our area to come to our con, y'all are going to be welcomed with open arms with more than y'all realize.
Especially with our Ghostbuster buddies that have become family too.
Yes. To all our special guests, if y'all win a ticket from us, you let us know where you're coming from, that you won this ticket. you come to our tables, you come to the con, y'all will be getting some special gifts from us, myself and Patch for one.
Yep.
But we love all y'all. But yeah, we can't wait for Deep South Paracomic Con. That's our next big thing we got going right now. But like I said, it's getting close to an hour, Patch. I'm getting tired. I mean, yesterday was.
Ooh, and I'm getting this random weird.
Well, because we haven't really had anything
to eat. Well, that plus
your sunburn, and you gave a little bit of blood today.
Well, plasma.
Same thing. It's just not red. But guys, since nobody's talking right now, if y'all have any questions, we'll stay on here for a couple more minutes. Y'all got any questions for us or anything? About y'all have suggestions for topics for shows in the very near future. Just not next week or week after. We already got that set up.
I think Crow is wanting us to do a K-pop episode. That would probably be in the episode, but
I would just be sitting in the background like. But we do have news. We're getting this worked out too. I think this big announcement we're about to do is going to be the final one.
Enjoyed the show.
Thank you, Charles. But hold on. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. This is our last big announcement.
Crow just laughed and hearted the chat.
So we are getting it in the works right now. Due to popular demand, and we had a great viewing and a great support of that show, we are going to have a bigger Ghostbusters appreciation show right here on Pop Culture Chaos.
I think we were going to call it Ghostbusters Across the Country or something like that.
So I think it's going to be like Ghostbusters something, state to state Ghostbusters. I can't remember. We're still working on it.
We're still airing out the details on that, on the name and everything.
But from the people we've met in the very little bit of past, and we've become to love as family.
Oh, excuse me.
So rude.
I'm rude.
We're actually having a giant Ghostbusters show. And and we are going to have about 5 to 6, maybe up to 10 different Ghostbusters from different states, Patch.
I know there's going to be us. I'm sure that we can get at least 4 other people. So
I know we know a couple. I mean, we know one from New York. We know one from California.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah, which thanks to Miss Terry. One more thing, and then we're going, guys, because I know we're trying to wrap up. But I'm not going to...
We finally got our package in the mail.
Thank you, Miss Terry. Thank you, Miss Terry.
We love our little gifts that you sent us.
This is from the...
Sioux Empire.
This is from the Sioux Empire Ghostbusters in Hartford, South Dakota. This is our care package from Miss Terry. We love you, Miss Terry. She sent us some magnets, some coasters. There's her little love letter she sent to us.
And I love this.
I love that paper.
We need to find where to get the
Then
paper.
She sent us her autographed pictures. Look at that. Look at that cutie pie.
She is the sweetest.
Look at that cutie
one of the
pie.
Sweetest.
Find her, guys. She's a sweetheart lady. She's a sweet lady. She loves Ghostbusters.
We're going to have to get those laminated.
She's going to be one of our guests on our shows, guys. She's going to be on the Ghostbuster show, Miss Terry Pryor. Y'all need to check us out. But, guys, we're going to get off here. We're tired and hungry, so but check us out every Thursday night right here on Web Radio Network, on YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, everywhere. We're everywhere. Pat, okay, well, you ain't on MySpace.
MySpace ain't, I mean, it's a thing still, but it's not.
I wish we had MySpace. I love I saw so many pictures on MySpace.
I mean, you can still access it, but not like you can with certain other things.
But guys, like I said, we're getting close to that hour, and we're both tired. We're both hungry, and like I said, I need to go take some medicine. We appreciate everybody who watched this night. Patch, another good show. We didn't get to talk about a lot tonight.
I mean, we did talk about a lot.
We just have to do it to be continued for vehicles because
there's so much.
Because we didn't even get to talk about the DeLorean much.
We didn't get to talk about the DeLorean at all. We talked about the hoverboard
or the train. But see, we got to do a part 2, guys. We'll get up with y'all up, keep up, watch the updates. Follow us all, Pop Culture Chaos, on all the social media outlets. Also follow, now, like I said, through all the media outlets, y'all need to check out everything. There's
Web
so many
Radio
updates.
Network. There's the Pop Culture Chaos on Web Radio. There's the Ghostbuster page that we have that I run.
Alabama Ghostbusters, Ashford Dothan Vision. Please like and share. We're trying to get 100 followers.
So we can start going
so we can start doing live for everybody to see what we can do from live. Because right now, we don't have enough people and likes on there. So spread the word. Spread love for myself, my sister Sour Patch, our little group down here in the corner of Alabama.
And then the Fighting with Vinyl.
Fighting with Vinyl, yes. But we're all over social media. Check us out. Deep South Paracomic-Con, Web Radio Network, Pop Culture Chaos, Fighting with Vinyl. We're everywhere. But we're at an hour, guys. I'm tired. I'm ready to eat. We love y'all. Y'all have a great show. Like, share, subscribe. Guys, and this is Big Ben.
And Sour Patch.
Say she's so hungry, she's looking at her. She's thinking about food already. She's ready to go. So am I, because I'm hungry too. My root beer ain't holding. Anyway, we love you guys. We'll see y'all next Thursday right here, 7 p.m. Central for
Pop Culture Chaos
with Big Ben
and Sour Patch.
We out.